Should you roll over your 401k to an IRA, individual retirement account at Fidelity, Schwab, or Vanguard? And if yes, which IRA should you choose? Hi everyone, I'm Ava, and welcome back to Your Financial Journey. Today, we'll be covering rollover IRAs, because quite a few of you have asked about it, and also because a close family friend of ours, Charlene, requested this video. First, we'll go through the pros and cons of rolling over an employer-sponsored 401k to a brokerage firm such as Fidelity, Schwab, or Vanguard. Then we'll talk about which IRA you should consider for your rollover, and after, we'll walk you through step-by-step how to set up a rollover IRA with Fidelity. Let's get started. The pros and cons of rolling over an employer-sponsored 401k to a brokerage firm like Fidelity, Schwab, or Vanguard. Rolling over an employer-sponsored 401k to an IRA involves transferring retirement savings from a workplace retirement plan to an individual retirement account at a broker in your own name. It basically lets you maintain the tax-deferred or tax-free status of a qualified retirement plan, such as a 401k, 403b, 457, or another IRA, allowing your savings to keep growing. When done properly, there are usually no taxes or penalties incurred. And even better, once the process is complete, you'll likely have more investment options available than you would with an employer-sponsored plan, giving you greater flexibility and control over your money. It can also help you consolidate your savings and manage your money more easily. While opening a rollover IRA does offer many advantages, there may be some disadvantages as well depending on your situation. So here are the 5 main pros and cons of rolling over a 401k to an IRA. Pro 1. More investment choices. Like we mentioned before, opening a rollover IRA typically gives you a broader range of investment options, as employer-sponsored 401ks are often limited to a selection of mutual funds or target date funds. But with an IRA, you can invest in individual stocks, bonds, ETFs, and more, giving you much greater flexibility and control over your money. Pro 2. Potentially lower fees. 401k plans often come with administrative fees, fund expense ratios, and other costs that can eat into your returns. IRAs, especially those at brokerage firms like Fidelity, Schwab, and Vanguard, often have lower fees. Pro 3. Consolidation of accounts. If you like having all your accounts in one place and already have your money at a certain brokerage firm, opening a rollover IRA might be a good option. It can make it easier to track your investments and manage your portfolio. Pro 4. Roth conversion opportunities. In some cases, you may be able to roll over parts of your 401k that you contributed pre-tax dollars to into a Roth IRA. This is subject to certain rules, but if it applies to you, it may help lower your lifetime tax burden. Roth conversions can be complicated though, so be sure to consult with your trusted advisor beforehand. And Pro 5. Greater flexibility. With an IRA, you'll no longer be subject to the rules of your employer's plan, meaning that you will have full control over your investment decisions. For example, you can buy single stocks if you want, instead of just funds. Additionally, there will typically be more withdrawal flexibility. You can control the timing and amount of your IRA withdrawals, and though any early withdrawals may still be subject to penalties and taxes, there are exceptions for things such as a home purchase. Now, let's move on to the cons. Con 1. Loss of certain 401k protections. Employer-sponsored 401k plans have stronger creditor protection under federal law in cases of bankruptcy or lawsuits than IRAs. They have varying levels of protection depending on the state you're in. Con 2. Possible higher costs. While IRAs often have lower fees, this isn't always the case, so you might actually face higher costs if your 401k has a strong low-cost index fund selection. Additionally, you'll have a wider array of investments to choose from. So if you're someone who trades a lot and or moves in and out of your positions often, those fees could add up and eat into your overall return. Con 3. No early withdrawal benefit. 401k plans often let you make penalty-free withdrawals as early as 55, rather than the 59.5 that'll be required if you open a rollover IRA, except under specific circumstances, as we said before. If you want to learn more, I've linked this diamond nest egg video in the description below as well. Con 4. Loss of employer benefits. Some 401k plans offer benefits like loan options and employer contributions. If your plan has loan options, it enables you to take loans against your balance, which, though carrying risk, can be useful in emergencies. Additionally, your employer may match a percentage of what you contribute to your 401k too. Opening a rollover IRA takes away both of these benefits. And Con 5, potential tax complications. In some cases, if your 401k includes after-tax contributions of your employer's stock, it can raise complex tax implications when opening a rollover IRA. These can be complex to navigate or may result in higher costs, and you may need to consult a tax advisor. So let's say that after going through this overview of the pros and cons of rolling over your 401k to an IRA, you decide to go ahead with things. Well, that brings us to the next question for today's video. Which IRA should you consider for your rollover? Fidelity actually has a nice table that walks you through the IRA that may be best suited for you based on the type of contributions that you and/or your employer have made to your workplace retirement plan. If you and/or your employer have made only pre-tax contributions in an account such as a 401k or 403b, then you should consider a Fidelity rollover IRA. But if you and/or your employer have made both pre-tax contributions and post-tax contributions in an account such as a Roth 401k, then you should consider a Fidelity rollover IRA for the pre-tax money and a Roth IRA for the post-tax money. If you and/or your employer have made only post-tax contributions, then you should consider a Fidelity Roth IRA. And finally, if you and/or your employer have made pre-tax contributions, but you would like to convert your money into post-tax contributions during the rollover, then you should consider a Fidelity Roth IRA and be aware that rolling pre-tax money into a Roth IRA is a Roth conversion and is a taxable event. So now that you know the pros and cons of rolling over your 401k to an IRA, as well as which IRA you should consider based on your situation, let's move on to our step-by-step tutorial. How to open a rollover IRA at Fidelity. In case you're new to the world of investing or haven't heard of Fidelity before, Fidelity is one of the largest and best-known brokers in the world, along with Charles Schwab and Vanguard, with assets under administration of over $15 trillion as of December 31st, 2024. My mom has had her investment accounts with Fidelity for over 3 decades, and the rest of my family has their IRAs and HSAs, or health savings accounts, there too. So here we are on Fidelity's website, which we've linked for you in the description below. Let's click on Open an Account, which will take us to this page here. Because we're opening a rollover IRA, we'll click on this Open an Account button under Retirement and IRAs. On this pop-up that appears, we'll click Open a Rollover. This screen should appear next, asking if you're already a Fidelity customer. If you already have an account at Fidelity, click on Yes. Fidelity will then ask you to log into that account so that they can pull out the customer information that they already have, which would speed up the account opening process. If you don't already have an account at Fidelity, you'll need to open a new account, so click on No, which is what I'll do now. Then click Next. That should take us to this page, which will ask for your personal information. You'll need to enter your full name, social security number, date of birth, country of citizenship, mobile number, and email. Then, scroll down and enter your address before clicking Next. This page appears, asking how you make a living. Select your employment status and scroll down. Next, read through this Securities Industry Regulations section. As Fidelity states, these are uncommon situations and mostly apply to professionals working in the financial industry only, but make sure to read through the questions in any case. If any of the regulations apply to you, click on Some Apply and follow the instructions that appear next. For this tutorial though, let's assume that none of these regulations apply and click on None Apply. Then we'll click Next to get to this page, asking you to take a moment to review and confirm your information, which is what I'll do now. I'll scroll down and make sure my personal information and employment information is correct. If it is, I'll scroll down to this Important Documents and Confirmation section to read and carefully review the account opening agreements below, clicking on each of these individual documents and reading through everything to make sure I understand everything correctly. Once I'm done, I'll scroll down and review the rest of the information, and then I'll click on Open Account. And this screen will appear next with the message, "Congratulations, your account is open," along with the account number here. With the account opened, we can start transferring our funds over to Fidelity. So click on Next to get to this page, where you'll need to add money to your new account. Select whether you want to roll over a workplace retirement account or transfer an individual retirement account. Or if you want to do something else, select other funding options. For this tutorial, I'll click on Roll Over a Workplace Account, and then I'll click Continue. And this How to Roll Over an Old 401k to an IRA page will appear. Let's scroll down and see the 3 steps. Step 1, open your new Rollover IRA. We've already done. Step 2 is to contact your old 401k provider to move your money. If your old workplace plan is with Fidelity, you can do the entire rollover through Net Benefits. No additional paperwork needed, and the money can be directly transferred. Just click on this Visit Net Benefits button here and follow the instructions given. If your old workplace plan is not with Fidelity, however, you'll need to start your rollover by calling your provider or using their website. This may require additional forms such as a letter of acceptance or LOA from Fidelity, or their own paperwork, signed by you or Fidelity. To generate the LOA, you can click on this Create a LOA button here. After that's done, you can move on to Step 3, which is to deposit your money into your Fidelity IRA. Again, if your old workplace plan is with Fidelity, you can transfer the money directly and don't need to deposit it, meaning this step only applies if your old workplace plan is not with Fidelity. You can opt to either have your old provider send the money directly to Fidelity to deposit, or you can deposit it yourself. Having your old provider send the money directly to Fidelity to deposit is generally the preferred choice to ensure that everything is handled properly and that you don't incur any income taxes or potential early withdrawal penalty. In either case, the check should be made payable to Fidelity Management Trust Company or FMTC, FBO, your name, and does not need to be endorsed. You can see a check example by clicking here. And remember that if a rollover check is made payable directly to you, you must deposit the money into your IRA within 60 days of receiving the check to avoid income taxes and a possible early withdrawal penalty. You can scroll down here to view some of your options to have your funds sent to Fidelity, deposit the check yourself with mobile check deposit, or other ways to deposit yourself. Then your new IRA will be set up at Fidelity, and you can start investing your money. If you have any questions about your rollover process, you can call Fidelity, contact them via chat, or schedule an appointment. And that is how you can open up a rollover IRA at Fidelity. Remember that rolling over your 401k to an IRA can offer greater investment flexibility, potentially lower fees, and easier account management. But it comes with trade-offs like reduced creditor protections, no loan options, and the need for active investment management. As my mom likes to say, everyone's financial journey is different. So make sure a rollover fits into your financial journey. Are you going to open a rollover IRA at Fidelity, or do you prefer another brokerage? Drop a comment below to let us know. And if you want to see if you can give your financial journey a boost, check out this video here from my sister Caitlin on the 8 millionaire money habits that our parents taught us over the years. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.